Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been, my darling young one? I've stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. And it's hard. It's a hard. It's a hard. It's a hard. It's a hard rain's gonna fall. Oh, what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn babe with wild wolves around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood and hell kept dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers a-bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, and it's a hard rain's gonna fall. And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of thunder that roared out a warning. I hear the roar of a wave that could drown the world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were blazing. I heard 10,000 whispers and nobody listening. I heard one person starve and I heard many people laughing. I heard a song of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain that's gonna fall. Oh, who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who took a black dog. I met a young woman, her body was burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who wounded in hatred. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain that's gonna fall. And what will you do now, my blue-eyed son? And what will you do now, my darling young one? I'm gonna back out before the rain starts falling. I'll walk out to the depths of the deepest dark forest, where all the people are many and many of the hands are empty, where the pellets of poison of blood in their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damp, dirty prison, and the executioner's face is always hidden, where hunger is ugly and where souls are forgotten, where black is the color and where none is the number. And I'll tell you and speak it and think it and breathe it and reflect from the mountains of the sounds that I can see. Then I'll stand on the ocean and I'll start a singing. But I know my song well before I start singing. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard, it's a hard rain that's gonna fall.